Hi everyone, today I'm going to make a vegetable curry which can be served over millet or boiled yuca or any other starch or just by itself. I started with one of my favorite staples here, which is a ton of garlic and olive oil. I keep this in my refrigerator at all times because it's a base for pretty much cooking everything. So right now I'm just sauteing one chopped onion, and I have some carrots that were already chopped up, so I threw those in. So we have the onion, the garlic, the carrots simmering away here. I'm about to add some ginger, fresh ginger, and then here I have a curry powder. A lot of the store-bought curry powders have cayenne in it, which is not a Plant Paradox friendly food, so I made my own. I admitted that, and I just went online and I found a recipe which included dry mustard, some dry ginger, coriander ground, cumin ground, turmeric, and of course with the turmeric I added some black pepper to complement that. So I'm going to go ahead and add these together. Okay, so I've incorporated the ginger and the spices, and next what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a can of full-fat coconut milk. Now, this is not a BPA-free can. I'm endeavoring to, change my ingredients so that they are healthier. But this is what I have for now, and in the future I plan on buying products that are BPA free. That one is not. But I have to say this really does smell pretty wonderful. And I have some frozen vegetables that I'm going to add here just to give it some bulk and some heft. I have some okra, which you gotta like okra. I mean, it definitely gives it a sticky consistency, which I love and my husband loves, but not everybody does. So whatever vegetables you pick, make sure they're ones that are gut friendly, but also ones that you can tolerate. So here I have some broccoli and some okra, and I'm just going to cook this down into a nice little stew. I already added some salt. And like I said, these spices just smell really nice. And even my 6-year-old daughter here was like, whoa, what is that smell? Isn't that right, Hazel? Mm-hmm. What is that delicious smell? Here she is helping out with the dishwasher. Thank you, Hazel. William, are you helping too? Yes, he's helping put the silverware away. Much appreciated, guys. So I'm going to let this boil down and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so this is simmering along quite nicely. It's reducing a little bit. I did add a little bit of chicken broth just to avoid it from sticking to the pan. And I think as it simmers down, the flavors are just going to condense more and more. Now the coconut milk, because it has so much fat in it, it really mellows out the flavors. So I did add some more of this, and frankly I probably could add even more. So I'm just going to continue tasting and mixing, and if you don't like your your broccoli mushy, if you like it nice and green and more on the firm side, you could always add that a little bit later. I'm happy with it both ways. I don't mind having it cooked down, so I added it earlier, but it just all depends on your preference. But yeah, just continue stirring, tasting. That's kind of what's going on right now. And for my starch, I chose yuca, so I have that boiling, or about hopefully ready to boil here soon. And I am on my first week of this Plant Paradox diet, so I'm really not at a position where I can have the pressure cooked rice yet, or beans or things like that. So that's why I'm choosing the yuca as a starch. And also, hold on, let me attend to the baby. So anyway, also what I was gonna say is that I'm not really adding any meat in here, mostly because I don't really have access to the, all the organic types of meat that are recommended on this diet. At some point when we're not locked down with this COVID-19 thing, I'll feel like I can go out to some of those specialty stores and purchase specialty items. But right now, I'm trying to be really strict with the diet and really follow what he's saying, which means little to no meat, which frankly, I'm doing well on that way anyway. And I'll just show you what my main source of meat is right now, which is pretty much every other day I'll have meat, and I'll have this, which is BPA free, low mercury, sold at Walmart, herring from Norway. And it tastes excellent. It's in spring water, and it's a great source of omega-3s, wild caught. What more can you ask for? So there we go. So yeah, and I really don't have a problem with, the more expensive, purchasing the more expensive organic types of meats. I'll probably just stick with chicken. I'm not really a beef person, maybe once in a while, But yeah, I don't have a problem with spending a little bit more money because I'm really going to be not eating a ton of meat. It's just totally unnecessary to overdo it in that department. And so less is more. All right, and that's it for today. And I hope you enjoy this recipe.